Got a bunch of mostly 70s non-sports wax packs here, and actually have, hope I can see this, 78 unopened CeeLo pack. I was going to open this, but I don't know, it may sit on in a while. Looks like it's a bunch of commons, but John Ellis common, and then this is some guy Pete, went to the Royals, and it's definitely not Pete Rose. So anyway, let's see what we got here. You got the Gong Show. I don't know, man. I was like 10 when this was on TV in the 70s, and it must have been the summer, because I watched it every day. And if you watch it now, it's pretty ridiculous, but I'm 10 years old. I don't know, the host Chuck Barris, there's a hasn't been proven nor disproven, but some type of proclamation that he was a CIA hitman or a double agent hitman or something like that. It's bizarre, man, I gotta say. It all started with, what was that, The Dating Game? He was the producer of The Dating Game. So, Gong Show. Would someone get this caterpillar off my nose? I do remember J.P. Morgan. I don't know who the hell she was, but I think she was just a burlesque performer or something. I don't know, but she took her shirt off during one of the programs. My nose was always running until I got this chain. I don't know what these things are. These don't look like people that were on the show. What on earth is, there you go. There's Chucky. What a weird dude. What else? Mean Gene the Dancing Machine. I liked him. It was almost like some type of release from the insanity. This guy, next I'll attempt the 100-meter dive. I don't know, maybe I have to pull up some of this stuff on YouTube. Anyway, that gum don't look too good, don't look too bad. It actually still smells a little like gum, and then there's a sticker. Very cool. Eva Gabor. Anyway. Okay. So that was 1977 Fleer Gong Show. This is 1977 Fleer CB Talk, and yep, I saved up my money as a kid. God knows how long, at least a year. Saved up $100, and I remember $11, and I bought a CB radio that my sister used. I never used it. I was like, again, 10 years old. So this is break. There was, I don't know, all kinds of craziness going on in the 70s. With the CB, you had Ducks, Disco Ducks. Good times, man. This got a little yak. This looks like, I don't know, I can't imagine someone opening this stuff. This is not valuable. Pretty cool, man. Gum. Looks like a Band-Aid, but it must be some type of sticker. I don't smell anything there. You got, I'm a big dog heading for Motor City. This is pretty cool. I'm not crazy about this dude. You sleep too much, you'll end up on the hooks. I don't know, maybe it's not that cool. This card isn't, these aren't. Oh, they give you some lingo translations on the back. A bear trap, police radar. Beaver is a girl. That's nice. Beer Town with Milwaukee. Big 10-4. I remember 1020 was what's your location, what's your 20. I remember that. All right. Not so cool, man. If these were like pictures of real rigs, that would be cool. No wonder why. There you go. There's a little beaver action. Sorry, ladies. I don't think anyone's watching this video anyway. Oh, you got the Space 1999, but this was, what year was this? Huh. Oh, 1976. Never watched this. I wasn't into that kind of stuff. More sports, music. That was a cool 10. Yeah, that was actually 9 in 1976. Gums all yacked. Actually, scenes from, looks like the series. That's cool. I had the Planet of the Apes. I was into Planet of the Apes. I have some of those cards from my youth, which are absolutely, totally yacked. There was something, I think they always had like pretty girls in here, or maybe that was a later version of this, or a different series, but yeah, I think that, I don't know, they always had scantily clad beavers, as they would say on the CB radio. Don't sue me. Jaws, man, this is a nice pack. I'm not going to open this one. This is the only one I have. I have more of these other ones, but I am not going to open that one, I don't think. Best of Cracked magazine. I remember Mad magazine. Cracked was probably, you know, a distant second in the class. My next door neighbor and good buddy had a subscription to Mad. That's how I got kind of introduced to it. And this was 1978 Cracked. If you cracked, you're happy. This was before the crack craze, Fleer. And yeah, or else I don't know. Maybe come up with a different name. But this is a nice pack. I don't know. Should hold on to that one. Maybe open up this one. See, these both very nice packs. I don't think these are worth anything. Gum is Yakaruski, man. Oh. That is gnarly looking. We gotta get rid of that gum. That shit is fucking... It's got all colored mold on it. All different colors of mold. If you cracked, you're happy. See, now, the sticker's cool. I guess we saved that sticker. All right, let's see. Cracked. Great moments in gardening. King Louis the 14th introduces the first lawnmower. Great moments in games. Wooka Jazuka almost invents tic-tac-toe. I don't know. I'm too blind to really get too deep into these. Greatest moments in the industry. Vino Grappelli introduces mass production to winemaking. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, can't quite make all that out, but it looks pretty funny. Yeah. Looks like these might have been covers. Yeah, I can't quite make that out. And there's a Jaws spoof. we sink our teeth into Jaws. Okay, cracked, 78 there. I never saw any of this stuff nor sought it out. I don't know who's buying it or where they were buying it from, but these aren't 90s. I mean, these aren't 70s. This is a 90s. These are kind of rare, I understand. This is the first series, I think. I only have one of those. You could buy a case of these probably for nothing somewhere, but I don't know. I saw somewhere where they were rare, but Desert Storm, that was like the first televised war. First one for me, my real war of my lifetime that I got to see on TV. Vietnam didn't count, I was too young. Very cool flag. These are cool, man. I'm gonna see if I can get some more of these. I think that's a sticker. I can't imagine why that wouldn't be a sticker. And then, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of war and weapons and death, but I'd rather be on the our side of good. Well, it could be relative. USS Long Beach. Very cool, man. Very cool. Oh, they probably have, yeah, they tell you about the thing on the back. This is the light armored vehicle. F-111 Aardvark. Designed originally as the tactical experimental fighter in the 1960s. Pretty sick, man. Camo. Very cool. F-15 Eagle. Man, these are not... I'm gonna see if I can get a bunch of these, man. Get a case. Hold on to a case. Open up a case. These are very cool. I really like these, even though I am not a big fan of what I said earlier. Okay, we got a couple of these are OPCs, O Pee Chees. 91 hockey. I wonder who the rookies were. I can't even imagine. But these are quite attractive cards. Colorful. Gum is another matter. Yakaroo. Get out of here. Since Rendo. I'm not familiar with Vincent. This is Igor Maslenikov. My apologies, Igor, for... Wow, look at that. Hammer and sickle. Central Red Army. This was back in... That was getting saved, man. I don't know. And anyway, I wouldn't expect to see that in NHL. '91, '92. Okay. Nico McKella. Never heard of him. Doug Huda. Heard of him. Good player. Scott Mellenby. Everybody's heard of Scott. Don Beaupere. Doug Evans. Robert Crow. Troy Millette. Mats Sundin. Great player. Got crushed. Can't tell you who hit him, man, but this guy got ringed, and I don't know if that guy paid the price, but I do recall some retaliation. Vincent Rindeau, I'm not overly familiar, but this has some gum residue. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Soviet Union, former Soviet Union, nor the Red Army. However, I'm gonna put that on a little sleeve just for posterity. Yeah, we'll do another one of these guys. These are colorful, attractive cards. I love them. Again, man, if I could get a case of these, might have to do it. Gum is just, well, hockey gum wasn't as good as baseball gum. Very pale in comparison. This is another, yeah, I guess the first card in every pack is going to be an international player. Another, I guess, Soviet. Roman Oxiuta. Sorry, Roman. Yeah. Different uniform. Central Red Army and Kimmich. Anyway, Phil Bork, Jacques Blutet, Laurie Boschman. I don't know if anyone can see the Valerie Kamensky, future NHLer. That might have to come out. Shane Corson, Gary Nyland, Todd Elk. Okay, no famers. But interesting. 1991 O Pee Chee. And everybody's